introduction on using Octave Online to run Matlab script. The procedure itself, it is described in the slides, but also I will comment on some of the points. So let's just first of all, you have to go to the online using any browser. You go online to Octave online. If you do not know the address, just Google it and you will find it, and then click on the first link. Then you will see that the Octave, you will go there. There is an Octave welcome message. Click on the close after you read if you want, and then you go to the let's go back. You go to the menu in the upper right corner, and if you want to save files, save or open the M files, then you have to register to the site. The registration of the site, it comes like in two steps. First step, you would sign in, like the arrow shows here, using here. First, you have to do it with the token. It's a token. It's simply like a one-time password to your email, and then you will use it. Once you use it, the token, they call it, then you can add a password to your email, and you will be accessing that from your email every time after that. So what do? Click on the sign in with the email, enter your email address, and say I am not a robot. Then you submit your request. After that, you will go to your email address and check for a message from Octave Online. You will see mostly a message like this with a token, and you copy this token, or there is a link also here. You find there is a link, you can click it, but usually you copy this and you come back to the browser where you were doing the registration, and you enter the token in this space and click submit. After that, you would see that the interface of the Octave has changed, and now you can use these to load the files, save the files, everything. Again, before we continue, you will see also a list of files that you used before. If you want a new one, you can do a new one. Here you can you have all these options to save, open, and make a new script file. To run a script file, it is here that you just click the run button. If you open a new file, then because here there is no files, you will see the run button somewhere here, and you can click it and you can run the code that you have. Down here we have the Octave command prompt. If you want just to make a calculation, single calculation, line by line, you can still enter it here. What is this here? This is the output window. So whatever your calculation you run from here, it will appear in this window. Now, assume that you open the file and then you want to run the file. Make sure that you always save. You always save. Here you will see there will be an icon to save the script. If you run it without saving it, it will not, the changes will not take effect until you save the thing. So here, as we said, once you have it now, you can go ahead and create a password for your Octave registration, and you can access the Octave Online using your email and password instead of going through the token, going to your email and things like that. Now, look what we have. We said here, if you want to start a new file and you enter a new code, if you have something you want to open already stored in your computer, you can open it here, and the last like 3 or more files that you opened and you edited and you ran, you will see it here. You can just click on this on anyone. So click, either you open a new start a new file, or open a saved file, or you choose one of the recently used files. Any of these, once you open it, then you will see the code here. And as I said, if you want to run the code, you have to click this button, which is the run button, and it is very important. You must save the file for the new code changes to take effect. Anytime you change, whatever you change in the code, you have to save it. How do you save it? You save it from this button, and then you run it. You do not run before. This is a mistake that a lot of people, because they are not used to this interface, but this is what you do. You have to save and you do the run. And this is the, like, there was a small file that I used. Here are the variables, and this is the output window. You would see a L, and this is a least squares run for, I think this is the line equation, and here it is the x, which are the unknowns. They were the m, and the b. M is the slope of the line, b is the y intercept, and you can just copy and paste the code anywhere you want, save it and enjoy it.